Okay, so now we will learn some words related to politics, such as the president, the prime minister, elections, things like that. Let's give it a try. So the first word we have is el rey. El rey. So el rey means the king. El rey. The king. El rey. So if you ever go to Spain, Spain has a king, so you'll probably use this word, el rey, the king, or el rey de España, the king of Spain, el rey de Inglaterra, the king of England. So yeah, el rey. And then we have la reina. La reina means the queen. La reina. The queen, la reina. So, la reina, the most common one is the Queen of England. La reina de Inglaterra. So, England, Inglaterra. La reina de Inglaterra. The Queen of England. Okay, so el rey, which is el rey de España, the Spanish king. El rey de Arabia Saudita, Saudi Arabia. So yeah, a few countries still have kings. So, and la reina, yeah, la reina, but the most common one is the Queen of England. La reina de Inglaterra. Okay, then we have el presidente, the president. El presidente, the president. In some cases, whenever the president is a female, some people would say el presidente, still the president, or la presidenta. People still use la presidenta, which is the female president, la presidenta. So a country that has a female president would be... So for example, back in South Korea, there was a female president, so you would say la presidenta de Corea. So yeah, la presidenta. And the next one would be el primer ministro, the prime minister. El primer ministro, the prime minister. So some countries have presidents, others have prime ministers. So yeah, el primer ministro, for example, India. El primer ministro de India. Or when it comes to India, you can also say la India. El primer ministro de la India. The prime minister of India. El primer ministro de la India. So yeah, el presidente, the president, el primer ministro, or you can say la primera ministra for female prime minister, or la presidente for female presidents. The next one, la política, politics. La política. And yeah, la política, politics, simple, easy to understand. And the politician would be el político. The politician, el político. El político. And then there is el soldado, the soldier. El soldado, the soldier. So soldado sounds similar with English. Soldier, soldado. Político, politician. La política, politics. Okay, so simple. Let's try a few more. Then we have elecciones, and I think you can easily guess what this means. Elecciones, elections. Elecciones. Elecciones. So yeah, simple, close enough to English. And then we have votar, which means to vote. Votar, to vote. Votar. So yeah, to vote. And the next one, banderas, which means flags. Banderas. Flags. Banderas. So yeah, elecciones, elections. Votar, to vote. And banderas, flags. Banderas. So yeah, simple. So the only one that's not similar to English is banderas. So memorize that one the hard way. Okay, the next, let's try some examples here. Here we have, hoy es día de elecciones. Today is election day. Hoy es día de elecciones. Today is election day. And let's try the next example. Here we have, yo voté por el presidente Hugo. I voted for President Hugo. Yo voté por el presidente Hugo. So when I was in university, I actually studied politics. So if I ever run for office, vote for Hugo. Oh well. Yo voté por el presidente Hugo. I voted for President Hugo. And the next one. Los soldados están marchando. The soldiers are marching. Los soldados están marchando. So marchar means to march. Marchando, marching. Marchar, to march. Los soldados están marchando. So yeah, simple. The next example is, hay muchas banderas afuera del edificio de las Naciones Unidas. So it's a long phrase. There are many flags, hay muchas banderas, afuera del edificio, outside of the building, de las Naciones Unidas, of the United Nations. So United Nations in Spanish we say Naciones, nations, Unidas, united. So Nations United in Spanish. Naciones Unidas. So one more time. Hay muchas banderas afuera del edificio de las Naciones Unidas. There are many flags outside the United Nations building. Okay, and let's try another one. Yo estudié política en la universidad. I studied politics at the university. Yo estudié política en la universidad. So yeah, and if you want to say anything else you study, you can say yo estudié matemáticas, math, yo estudié español, Spanish, francés, French, or whatever, en la universidad. Yo estudié ingeniería en la universidad, in the university, at the university. So yeah, you can use this phrase for many things. And the next one. El político está dando un curso sobre la economía. The politician is giving a speech about the economy. El político está dando un discurso sobre la economía. So yeah, the politician is giving a speech. So discurso means speech. Discurso. And economía means economy. So a speech about the economy. Un discurso sobre la economía. In this case, about is sobre. About. Sobre la economía. Sobre also means on top. Sobre la mesa. And also about. About the economy. Sobre la economía. Okay. And another example. El presidente americano se va a reunir con el primer ministro del Reino Unido. The American president will meet with the prime minister of the United Kingdom. El presidente americano se va a reunir con el primer ministro del Reino Unido. So it's a long phrase, but I think you have enough vocabulary to understand this one. Okay, and so yeah, you can say el presidente americano, el presidente mexicano, el presidente alemán. Germany has a president as well as a chancellor. If you're talking about the German chancellor, you would say el canciller alemán, if it's male, el canciller alemán. And at the time of this course, it's Angela Merkel, so it's female. La canciller alemán. La canciller alemán. The German chancellor. La canciller alemán. So yeah, canciller for chancellor, but not many countries have chancellors. But that's another vocabulary word right there. El canciller, la canciller. And then alemán for Germany. And the next one. El rey y la reina del Reino Unido viven aquí. The king and queen of the United Kingdom live here. El rey y la reina del Reino Unido viven aquí. So rey, reina, Reino Unido, United Kingdom, viven aquí, live here. Okay, so that's it for this one. There's a lot of vocabulary, a lot of new vocabulary. So thanks for watching. So now it's your turn to practice Spanish. You can find the lessons Quizlet by going into the lecture resources folder. Thanks for watching.